Hi YouTube, this is Tim. Right now I have no cameraman, so I'm going to have to prop you up against some rocks, and then I'm going to get a camera and hunt down the arrow for our first PVC archery flight shooting competition. Let me just set you down here. I've marked a specific point. Let's see, I'm going to make sure you can see me. That's as good as it gets. I marked a specific point. I'm on a road perpendicular to a point that I know exactly where it is. So now I'm gonna have to go find the arrow and find another point perpendicular to the road. I really don't have any good range finding equipment, but I'll mark paces as well as, like I said, just estimating it. Hope you can hear all this. It's pretty windy out today. I'm going to be shooting the Holmegaard style bow made last month, which is 47 pounds, 28 inches, but that might be 26 inches given my little miscalculation error that we figured out. I'm going to be shooting 435 grain Carbon Fury arrows, and right now, like I said, it's pretty windy. It's sustained winds of maybe 10 knots up to gusting 28 as high as, out of the northwest. So I'm going to try and do my best and see if I can find the arrow. Three shots. Okay, shot two. Okay, I have two shots. Shot. Okay. I watched where they fell. So now let's go and retrieve them. I'm going to stop the video, start it up again in a second as I walk, and I'll count the paces. Alright, here I am. This is where I shot from. That's actually where I braced the camera. I'm going to be walking that way for quite a while. That building off there. First one fell just to the right, then further to the right, then a little further to the right, in that order. I was progressively getting farther to the right. So, starting. Ten. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. 110. 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 210, and unbelievably, all of my shots clustered within, let's actually count it out, 11, 12, 13, 214 to the closest one. That's right here, about 10 yards, no, less than 10 yards, call it 5 yards to the next, you can see over there, and about 5 yards to that one over there. This is very consistent. I'm pleased with that. Not as far as I would have liked. I can also correlate this. I know exactly where I am. I see a telephone pole that I can mark myself against. I don't want to show that to you since I don't want to exactly show you where I am. I'm allowed to be here, but not everybody is, so let me go ahead and collect the arrows. 1. I am just astonished that I fell within a 20-foot circle. 2. It sort of gives you an appreciation for the type of masked fire that you could mount with a suitable archer contingent in an army. Trained archers would be far better than me, my clumsy shooting, and they'd be able to very accurately pepper the enemy. That'd be devastating. Alright, so I'm not going to go ahead and shoot again today. That was exciting enough for me. But 3 arrows, 3 shots. I think we counted 213 paces, which is not all that great. That's something like 180 yards just off the top of my head. But again, I'll correlate that. I know where I am perpendicular to the road that I started off on, and I'm going to go ahead and measure the number of paces to said road. Actually, we can do that right now. 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Ooh, got a burr in my... That feels great. Alright, I lost count. I'll have to pick it up in the video. So from here, 1, 10, 20, 21 paces to the edge of the access road that I started off on, and again about 213 paces direct. So we can calculate that distance using 2 separate markers. Thanks for watching. I'll put results, my calculated results, in the show notes. I'm sure I can do better next time.